Missing out on basketball news is already tough. So go ahead and tap that bell icon and let it ring for the latest in Basketball U. This is 5 on 5 Fast Break News on Basketball U. Happy holidays! Basketball U family. Welcome to another installment of 5 on 5 Fast Break News, where we give you all the latest in basketball info. If there is something you think we need to talk about or we're missing out on, let us know in the comments. We also want to start highlighting some hoopers that aren't getting the recognition they deserve in our Athlete Spotlight of the Week. So let us know who it should be. Be sure to like and subscribe so you do not miss out on the latest 5 on 5 Fast Break News. Surprising to say that the most anticipated team to watch other than the Lakers would be this G League team with a roster loaded with young future talent that the NBA hopes to make the next rising stars. Jalen Green leads the pack with his social media presence and high-flying dunks all over the internet. There is some skepticism about the lack of media coverage for everyone to see the process as they mold these young stars who decided to take the leap of faith and miss their college years to become a pro. Seeing the success of Lamelo Ball being such a high lottery pick, I think there is a confidence built that they are guaranteed to get drafted in next year's draft. We are interested to see what this documentary will look like and what the outcome will be. In their first scrimmage, they lost to a collaboration team of players from various G League teams, 113 to 107. Paige Bukers is making her early case for All-American bids, and if she keeps up this pace, maybe a chance for Player of the Year. She has made an instant impact not only for the UConn Huskies, but for women's basketball as she comes into college with such a strong social media presence. She has over 600,000 followers and growing every day with her amazing play. Her coach Gino Arima says, "I knew she was good, but I didn't realize she was this good, putting up a light 17 points and 25 points performance in early blowouts. We can't wait to see top-ranked competition and how she competes against the elite." Since we are on the subject of the elite, we talked about Stanford's women team last week, and their legendary coach Tara Vanderveer passed another legendary coach, Pat Summitt, for all-time winningest coach in women's basketball. Good job, coach, and keep teaching the next generation the way of winning. The wait is over, and the Greek Freak has made his decision. He's staying in Milwaukee, so all the speculation of him going with LeBron and AD to make the greatest team ever assembled is not happening. Giannis wanted to honor loyalty with his decision to stay. We think that's a safe play so that the media pressures of a big market don't try to script his career. Another great play made by the MVP. Speaking of big deals, here is the top 5 NBA contracts signed of all time. Here we got number 5, Paul George, when he signed to the Thunder for $226 million for 5 years. Number 4, we have James Harden in the Houston Rockets for over 6 years for $228 million. It was at the time the largest contract in NBA history after receiving a 4-year extension in July 2017. Currently, he has 2 years left on his contract, but apparently with all the talks of trades, his days in Houston appear to be numbered. Number 3, we got Russell Westbrook when he signed to the Thunder for $233 million for 6 years. As of right now, the Wizards hold the final 3 years of Westbrook's deal, following a trade with Houston in December 2nd. Originally, Westbrook signed a $205 million extension with the Thunder in September 2017, adding up with the $28 million he had remaining on the previous deal. At number 2, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, which moments ago we just talked about his big deal, staying with the Bucks for 6 years for $255.6 million. Then at number 1, we got Damien Lillard for the Trailblazers for 6 years, $257 million. The point guard in Portland signed a 4-year extension worth $200 million in June 2019. The 4 years were added onto the final 2 years of his previous deal, keeping him with the Blazers all the way to the 2024 to 2025 season. You know what that sound means? It's the 5-on-5 fast break trivia. Which player has the most points in a career? Is it A, Michael Jordan, B, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, C, Shaquille O'Neal, or D, Kobe Bryant? The correct answer is B. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored the most during his career. After a 20-year career, he scored 38,387 points. LeBron James is in the hunt for being the first player that has a chance to break the scoring record as he enters his 18th season with 34,241 points. LeBron has to average around the same 27 points a game he did last season, and he will be the all-time scoring leader in the NBA in 3 years. Florida basketball star Keontae Johnson collapsed during the game against state rival Florida State. Unfortunately, the game had to continue, but Keontae was in critical condition at the time. As of this moment, he's in stable condition and is currently on the road to recovery.
Hey everybody, first and foremost, I'd like to thank God. I know y'all have been sending y'all prayers out the last few weeks, and me and my parents are very grateful for the prayers that's been going out. To all doctor and medical staff at Tallahassee Memorial and UF Shands, I just want to say thank you for all the support y'all gave me, especially the lady that was in the gym at Florida State. To my Gator Nation and UF athletic family, I just want to thank you for all the prayers that y'all gave out to me. Go Gators.
One more thing. We are looking to put a music playlist together for the Basketball U family to train to, or to just ride in the car when you're on your way to work out or practice or play in the game. You got some suggestions? Hit us in the comments. And if you haven't, the subscribe button is right there. Missing out on 5-on-5 fast break news is the least thing you want to happen, so please subscribe. We also like to give a shout out to those watching Basketball U in Australia, Mexico, Germany, and South Africa, and even Thailand. Basketball is worldwide. And of course, we always got to give a shout out to the United States, the Philippines, Canada, India, the United Kingdom, Denmark. We feel the love here on Basketball U. This concludes this edition of 5-on-5 Fast Break News on Basketball U. We bring you the latest on all things basketball, from college to the NBA to the WNBA. And all you gotta do is subscribe. And remember, someone's always working. Are you?